Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA the KIRK.
Hi.
We're continuing on with Peacemaker, Episode 4, The Choad Less Traveled. Now, just before rolling, ACHARA was like, what's a Choad?
Yeah, what is it?
So
I don't know what I've heard of the legendary Choad, but I have absolutely no idea what it is.
I just thought it was a jerk, an asshole, an idiot, like a dummy dude.
You were like, it's an asshole, and I said, what, like anatomically or a person?
And so, according to Urban Dictionary, a chode is a penis wider than it is long. The area between the penis and the anus taken from colloquial Spanish.
Oh. Well, that can be confusing.
It basically means a jerk off to me. The instance in which you would use it is as a derogatory word. It's a derogatory word aimed at some guy that you think is just a dummy. That's how I took it.
All right. You learn something new every day.
Your mileage may vary. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole show with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the whole series with us, but you will need your own Patreon subscription. You will need your own HBO Max subscription, so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching with two of your favorite pals from the internet. If you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Without further ado, let's jump into this. Here we go.
Oh, poor little toe.
After the butterfly flew out of Goff's head, what happened to him?
I shot it, just a little part.
Would have been nice to have captured it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm ever gonna walk again. Motherfucker cut half my pinky toe off. It's the most important toe there is.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, I can't walk without it.
What are we gonna do about him?
Hey, no! No!
Oh.
I guess he's okay with like killing, just not children, I guess.
He's got a code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was violating his code to kill
But
children,
I mean,
even if they were like alien creatures or something. But I think the important part that is he doesn't understand maybe is that they're not actually children.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, I assume that they're not children. They're just wearing children's skins.
Right. Just costumes.
Yeah.
Pretend. So, I still can't believe Clint Mansell did music on this. Well, I think the assumption was also that he was assuming they needed to get rid of the body. Like, what are we gonna do with him?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And this doesn't look suspect, them hanging out here.
I made a vow to have peace at any cost, no matter how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it. But I'm not fucking killing kids just because you say so.
What?
Right now, the world needs a son of a bitch, and you're the only one I got. Well, I guess him now, too.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Vigilante's a bit,
You think that's something I wouldn't have noticed?
Hey, these butterflies are like alien bugs that crawl up into human brains and control people.
Get some rest, come back tonight. We'll explain the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I was going to be like, why would he continue working for you if you don't explain at least something?
Right.
Don't worry about hardcore. She doesn't really like anybody.
Yeah, I just gotta show her and Mern that I got what it takes, I guess.
Well, I got what it takes. Stomped his ass.
He's really trying to like.
I hope you
He's so proud.
kept. Oh my God, the glasses.
You seem to be walking okay.
Well, I'll probably never walk as good again. But it's worth it, for being a more evolved human being, so. Thank you.
It just seems like under the surface you're kind of angry about it.
Yeah.
You would feel really guilty if I gave that guy information because you were too much of a candy ass to take a little torture.
Oh, yeah, I would have been real guilty.
You see, that right there was angry.
No, it wasn't. It was normal. I was agreeing with you. Why does your father have an upside-down American flag on his lawn?
I don't know, dude. It's a deep state thing.
Or your dad is a racist whack job.
Oh, yeah? Your dad left your mom for another dude.
Hey.
He did? You know, I think he's just pretending to be gay to get away from you. Stay here. I'll be back.
I didn't know that about the flag, though.
What?
Flying it upside down?
Flying it upside down is. I forgot what that symbolizes. It's like a state of chaos or something like that.
Oh.
Like when a tragic event happens, I think you fly the flag at half staff.
Yeah, half-mast, but That is crazy. What's he looking for? Oh, he's gonna take all the stuff? Dove of Peace?
He's gonna take more of them.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. You got a big old bag? Take them all.
Whoa.
Oh.
What the hell is that? Is that his
dad's outfit?
That's what I'm wondering.
How is it so big in this place?
It's a quantum unfolding storage area. It leads to a dimensional nodule outside normal space.
Oh.
And if your dad's a racist and you work with him...
I don't work with him.
If it walks like a duck, it's either a duck or a duck wearing some type of human costume. I don't know. He's unable to hide his distinctive walk.
You don't belong here.
Don't push me.
Oh, wait. Is someone there? Who's there?
You said you were a superhero like Batman. Do you have a coterie of supervillains?
No, he doesn't.
So maybe you're not a superhero after all.
Uh-oh.
Batman doesn't kill people.
He's a jackass who wrestles with murderers dressed like clowns and throws them in prison so they can break out of prison and then murder more people.
You're going to end up in jail with your father soon enough.
What are you talking about?
There it is.
He makes a good point, though.
Wh-
But
Peacemaker or the old guy?
Peacemaker, but
I need you to talk him out of seeing his father. That could screw us in a number of ways. Your lack of a resume made me hesitant to bring you onto this team. But Amanda Waller insisted you were ready. Prove her right. Well, go.
how's she gonna get there? They're already, like,
Most of the way there.
on their way. Oh, gosh.
Fast travel.
I really hope that
Oh, she'll take a
he
portal.
restrained that guy well enough. He's gonna do some, like, martial arts. Oh!
Oh, she got that
Oh,
quick.
wow.
Well, we all want to believe that our parents are flawed but innately good, and maybe, usually, that's the case. Your dad is not a good man. Not to the world, and especially not to you.
Still family.
Share something about yourself.
Well, he has to do what he has to do, I guess.
I take it you're vigilante.
No?
You sound like him.
No, I don't. Nope. I don't even know who Vigilante is. Might even be a she.
You ain't killing it right now.
I'm no rat, but the first chance I get, I'm spilling everything.
I don't mean to be a jerk here, Deb. Technically, that
Yeah.
exactly makes you a rat.
Open it up.
Oh, he's just like a little boy when he goes to talk to his dad, you know?
Peacemaker's gloves look like the kind of gloves you used to clean the bathroom with.
Yep.
There is nothing to love inside of that man. I don't think Chris is ever going to be happy as long as his father's around. And I just wish there was some way he would just go away.
Oh my god. I was like, is she really? She's really doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Vigilante?
Vigilante? That was Vigilante?
Shut up.
I don't know. What'd your dad say?
Said he's gonna rat us out. Burns said I gotta keep eyes on Vigilante.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine, too.
She knew what she was doing, right? Like the way she said that to him and looked at him.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was very overt.
You're gonna be all right.
I think she was figuring it out as she went, though.
Yeah.
My dad hates my guts. Everybody hates my guts.
That's not true.
Jesus Christ.
What's he gonna do? Well, he can be ID'd. Why aren't you wearing your costume? What are you gonna do? No one says anything. He's just gonna try and throw it.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't have to tell you that, motherfucker.
Keep face down on the ground now.
Oh.
Pinky toes aren't that important. You don't need it to walk or anything, but I've sustained an injury, and it hurts, so.
Oh, he's trying to get himself inside
Yeah,
the jail.
yeah.
Okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to get inside there through the window or
Yeah,
something.
me too. I was like, there are people there.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, duh.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah, exactly.
I checked the restraints. They were tight. I don't know how the fuck he got loose.
Look behind you. Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck.
Fuck! I think Cobra Kai just got out.
Hey, I want to see that Detective Song. I got some information about the case.
Right.
Gosh. His eyes are just scary the way he looks. It's like,
Where'd he go?
what can you do? Like, oh, he's got asthma. Okay, got it.
Oh, I thought his throat was messed
Yeah,
up
me
from getting
too.
kicked.
I thought he like messed up his trachea or something. Oh,
That was interesting.
that was a proper 3-point landing this time. I was just thinking about when he jumped out of the apartment building.
That was interesting because he didn't like leap down. He just dropped. I've never seen that before.
It looked painful.
Especially because he didn't roll out of it.
Yeah.
Rematch, motherfucker!
He's all like, I know you're camouflaged.
Oh no.
You have a weird, bubbly-shaped body.
Personal insults? Real mature, shrimp.
Oh. Ah.
Butterflies. They're not what you think they are.
Whoa.
Oh no. Is it Harcourt? Oh no, it was her. Dang.
That was a great shot because she missed him.
Yeah.
I was gonna win that fight.
What?
Oh, I thought she was gonna faint.
This was a big rematch, and I was reclaiming my honor. And
That's all I can say.
these martial artists, they are hardcore. Their heart stops beating. They just concentrate and move a kidney up into its place.
What?
Hey, what do you think he's about to say? The butterflies are not what you think. They're...
Don't end there.
Oh, okay. Dang, how does he sit with such a straight back?
I guess his posture is just part of his character.
Oh yeah, it is. But I'm just impressed.
He looks so unassuming.
He really does. He looks like an accountant or something, or a math teacher.
Or a psycho. He's just like beelining.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's the he caught the butterfly.
Oh, he caught it.
Oh, so it's the butterfly's food.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I guess he's not so dumb.
How did he catch it? It was like flying above. Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
It's your story, motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Eagly.
I thought the eagle broke the thing
I
for a second.
know,
I was
me
like, are you
too.
kidding me?
And then the eagle was going to eat it.
Every time I turn around, one of you's doing something fucked up. I thought Waller gave me soldiers. Instead, it's a fucking apple dumpling gang. We're already losing Peacemaker's trust. How's it gonna feel when he finds out we manipulated his best friend into killing his father?
He claims eagerly that that's his best friend.
You said best friend, okay?
Stop interjecting.
Can you get Vigilante out of the system before he screws us worse than we already screwed?
White male, 5'11", 30s.
His screensaver's himself. His wallpaper's himself.
Adrian Chase, the vigilante.
That's him.
Wasn't he our busboy at Fennel Fields?
I think it's so weird when someone's wallpaper is themselves.
I know you do. That's because he has no friends.
I'm grateful that black people gave us rock and roll music. 38 Special. All those guys owe everything to black American folk and blues musicians. White redneck music would just sound like, well, what it sounded like before black people, which was the wet, sloppy sounds of fucking your sister. That's my turn. Sister fucking tiki torch carrying sloth from the Goonies looking pieces of shit wants to go next.
Wow.
Your favorite contribution to black American culture was all the black guys who fucked your mom in the ass while you watched from the closet jerking off.
Damn. No!
Nice.
Wow.
The area started it. This dude did nothing.
You're a bad dad.
I need to talk to Detective Song now.
Oh.
Wait, the young black guy, who did he rat out?
He was defending Vigilante.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What's it say in my file about what my dad did when I was a kid?
It says that your brother died under mysterious circumstances and that you were involved in that.
Very interesting.
Like he killed his own brother?
That's it.
No, your tits look stellar in that shirt. I'm saying that as a compliment. That's not in a sexist way.
Stupid.
Or maybe it was just a case of like his brother died on a mission or something, and maybe he was too young to help properly.
Oh, he couldn't save him?
Yeah, maybe. And then
Gotcha.
I imagine that his dad wishes that he had died instead. You know, like there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Smoking a bong.
It's kind of weird seeing him in like civilian clothing.
I ripped a bong once, and that was way too much. I don't know how people just do that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I was like, I'm way too high. that was my feeling when I
The butterfly is just like, clunk.
Well, I guess he's fine.
Someone needs to, he needs to be watched 24/7. They need to take turns keeping an eye on him. Her wifey.
Lethal Weapon 4?
Oh! No feelings.
Oh, is that the point? He doesn't have emotions?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
I think I might have made things worse.
Oh, he might be a psycho, but he's so sweet.
Well, I guess his heart's in the right place.
Yeah, because he just really cares about Peacemaker, you know, and he wants him, you know, he wants to be his best friend. That's an awful thing to make a child do.
So is he remembering that because he's questioning himself as a hero, or because that kill is bothering him?
I imagine that was his first kill, right?
No. Oh, no, I'm talking about, what's his name?
Flag?
Flag, yeah.
Yeah, that's been bothering him because of what he said. It kind of hit like it hit him right at his core. It's making him question who he is and what he stands for.
Right. But he doesn't, it's not the fact that he killed him that's bothering him.
I mean, maybe that too, but I mean, it's all of that together, right? Because he killed someone who was actually a hero, which goes against everything that he says he stands for, so he's a hypocrite.
Right.
Oh.
He's still watching that same scene.
Great. I'll be right over.
Is he a butterfly?
Oh, maybe.
He's
got the food
super
in front of him.
weird.
Oh, shit. You're right.
Oh.
That's just weird and gross.
So what does that mean then? Is it that he's... I think there are end credit scenes, by the way. Does that mean that he has infiltrated them, or that he is just trying to take out his own people? Do you know what I mean?
You know, I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna find out, I guess.
I mean, like when we watch Indian films, you have the Muslim cops that are helping, you know, the law enforcement to track down the terrorists and stuff like that, because they're the good Muslims versus the bad ones, and maybe
Sure, yeah, maybe it's that.
Versus like the Muslim extremists, I mean, and so maybe that's what he is. He's like, you know, he's a good butterfly.
Maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps.
Or, I mean, who knows how they work, right? Unless they've managed to kind of get his body and get one of their
that's what's not clear to me yet. They haven't explained that part yet. Whether these are people bred for the butterflies, or Like they're like the almost just vessels?
You've had a lot of fucking stupid ideas, but a duck in a human costume, that's the stupidest idea you've ever fucking had. And it's offensive to me, because I have a soul, not a duck.
I guess that was just a random deleted scene they decided to include.
Like an outtake.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so that's what we've been missing out on. This episode was really interesting because we're starting to learn more about the butterflies, right? Even though I still don't know what the hell they are and what they want, but at least it's a little bit more than what we knew
they're doling
earlier.
it out slowly.
Yeah, like slowly.
Yeah.
I like all this backstory stuff with Peacemaker. I think it's really interesting to kind of get all of the layers of what made him who he is and his relationship with his father and how troubled that is.
Well, there's this thing in therapy that I heard a long time ago where when you have a traumatic event in your childhood, it's like you get stuck.
Yes.
Like your development stalls at that age mentally, and you're sort of always trapped there until you deep dive back in and like heal that person and like hug that child that is you, inside your mind and heart. And it's like, with a show that I guess kind of poses itself as something mostly juvenile in its sensibilities, it is interesting that they're giving you this backstory that sort of makes sense as to why he is the way he is, where he's sort of stuck in that juvenile state because he had a traumatic event, which is his father made him do something horrific.
Well, I don't think it was just one event. I think his childhood was the entire event, and probably the most traumatic event was the death of his brother.
Sure.
Which I'm so curious about. Like, I do love a good flashback.
As long as it serves the story.
As long as it serves the story.
Yeah.
But that was really interesting because it looked like either his brother was poisoned or maybe he had some sort of thing like a seizure or something. It was a situation where Chris Peacemaker was helpless, like he couldn't do anything. And so as an adult, he's just trying to go around and, do the best that he can do and be the good guy.
I would love to think that this is the kind of thing that only happens in a movie or a TV show. What's sad is that there's actually a lot of correlation, a lot of parallel to stuff that happens in real life. What he went through as a kid. I was hearing about some crazy story about these parents that kept their kids captive inside their home. The oldest of these several kids was 28. Can you imagine coming into the real world, having never been exposed to like the proper outside normal world until the age of 28 and like being forced to do God knows what inside this home that you're trapped in your entire life?
Adults can make children do really, really heinous things.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, the whole thing is like, okay, what if we had superheroes in real life and what would that be like? Kind of like The Boys. There are these elements that I feel like are borrowed from stuff that you do hear about in real life, which is just messed up and scary.
Well, I think a lot of us have complicated or problematic relationships with our parents, and it affects us in...
All of us have had to murder somebody when our parents ordered us to.
I'm not talking about that. Obviously, like, there are different shades, right? And I think it's something that is relatable. I think that a lot of people probably have had something where, maybe they felt that they didn't get everything that they wanted from their parents, like, oh, I wish you had loved me more, or I wish you could have supported me in this way.
This is a clear, like, mistreatment and hatred from his dad.
Right. I'm just saying that it's relatable. That's what I'm trying to say, is like, maybe realizing that your parent did some messed up things, didn't raise you in the way that you wanted, but still feeling love for them. I think that's something that is relatable. You can look at Peacemaker and be like, yeah, I kind of understand where you're coming from, because as a child, like, all you know is love for your parent, even if that parent is messed up. And so I think that's relatable to kind of see him go, well, he's family. Like, of course I'm going to go visit him. He hasn't reached that stage where he's like, screw you, dad. Like, I don't care if you rot,
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, there's like a blind loyalty in there because I think it's also, for a lot of people, coded in there.
Yeah,
like in our system. It's like, even though that is a horrible, horrible human being, there's a part of you that biologically tied to them, and so you are defending them even though they are clearly bad people. At least in this case with his dad,
Yeah, and then I feel like Adebayo is kind of going through a similar thing because no one knows that she's Waller's daughter.
Or she just keeps hearing nasty stuff.
Yeah,
about
and she
her mom.
keeps hearing awful things about her mother, and like, I don't even know really how she feels about her mother. If presumably she loves her mother too, but maybe she's aware that her mother has problems.
Well, what's interesting to me about her character is we have yet to see a scene where she defends her mom.
True.
And so she's just been listening listening and taking it all in, and I can't tell where that's going. Typically, kind of like with Peacemaker, when someone is attacking your parent, like no one knows it's her mom. I would imagine that she would stand up for her mom and go, oh no, she's not that bad.
She
blah,
can't
blah,
do
blah.
that though, because then they would immediately suss it out or ostracize her or something.
Not necessarily, because she was vouched for by her mom, and no one knows why, except for her. She knows it's nepotism that got her there, but no one else knows that. Everyone else thinks that it's some kind of like qualification that she has.
I don't think it's nepotism. I think her mom put her there as a spy. She literally said, tell me everything.
It's still nepotism. She's got this high level position because of her mom.
I thought the thing that Peacemaker said to the old guy in front of his house was interesting. I didn't really get to go into that deeper because the show was carrying on. But
The stuff about Batman.
Yeah, the stuff about Batman who being a pussy or whatever for not killing the villains and then allowing them to escape, come back out and hurt and kill more people, right? And I was like, yeah, he has a point. And then I was thinking some more and I was kind of like, but still though, I mean, that's why we have a justice system, isn't it? Like you can't just go around being a vigilante and like killing people.
I don't actually remember how many instances there have been where a criminal that Batman has caught has gotten out. I'm sure it's happened a few times.
Doesn't that happen all the time? Doesn't the Joker always go to jail and always come out in the shows?
Not that I can recall. But I mean, it's been a minute since I've watched. It's been years since I've watched it. Like that show was in the 90s. I don't remember seeing Joker go to jail. The one instance I can remember Batman catching Joker was in Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh.
That was it.
Well, I don't really know. I think I'm thinking of like Adam West. Anyway.
I didn't.
That's goofy.
That's even further back.
That's what it is.
No, but like in Mask of the Phantasm, which is one of the coolest Batman animated films of all time. Yeah, I think he caught the Joker by the end of the film. This goes beyond whether or not Batman's criminals get out of jail all the time or not isn't really the point. The point is when you don't put them down, oftentimes criminals who go to jail come out and they have recurring offenses. You know? They get out and they just do it again.
I guess they're able to play the system or have good lawyers or whatever.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that factors into it. That's an oversimplification of the problem. I mean, we can deep dive into that, but it's a whole political thing because people who go to jail, they come out, they got a record, they can't get a job. And so it's easier to go back into jail because number one, that's what they know. Number two, they're going to eat, like they don't have to worry about having paying rent and all that stuff because they can't even get a job.
Right. I mean, if we're going real world on this, then yeah, absolutely. Like there are many problems with the criminals.
But I do understand, what you're saying regarding, what Peacemaker's saying about Batman and all that stuff. That is an interesting thing to consider, but I do think it overlooks, it just depends on the kind of criminals we're talking about.
Yeah.
This episode in particular has made me appreciate Vigilante more.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff in here that I wish came sooner because I like the loyalty that Vigilante has towards him. He really cares about Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It's not absolutely clear why other than he's lonely. That's the only thing I'm getting is that he's like a lonely dude and it's like in Peacemaker he kind of relates to.
It's his idol.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's got his back 100%. If he can make Peacemaker's life better, even if it's something crazy like killing Peacemaker's father, he'll go and do it.
It's interesting too because they both have this weird kind of innocence in their single-mindedness to do the right thing, right? Even though I think that Peacemaker has more of a moral code, whereas Vigilante's like, yeah, I'll kill whoever. Like, I don't care. Clearly, he didn't even have a problem with killing children if he had to. There is an innocence to Vigilante because he holds Peacemaker up on this pedestal and he loves him so much that at the end of the episode when he realizes that he might have made things worse, he's devastated,
Yeah.
It's that same kind of thing where, if you did something to make your big brother's life worse, you'd be really sad.
There was a small fleeting moment in the scene around 35 minutes when Murren is lecturing everybody. Abadayo is saying, I just tried to do the right thing. And there's this fleeting moment where you see Hardcore's expression where she feels guilty because she pushed Abadayo in that direction.
Sure.
And then she just kind of looks away. I don't know if that's ever going to come back around. I don't know, if anyone else caught that. Yeah, she felt bad because she essentially was guilting Abadayo into doing the right thing, making these dramatic moves.
Yeah.
To help out. And then you saw Hardcore feel bad again in the car with that scene you're referring to when Vigilante started crying.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what's going on
she
with
had
her?
a lot of empathy.
Yeah,
in that moment.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
So we're seeing a side of her that we really haven't seen up to this point. Just curious.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.